Buckle up for the most highly anticipated vehicle update in the automobile industry, if you can get a car, because of the chip issue. Well, the iconic Volkswagen van you or your parents drove back in the 60s is getting an extreme 21st century makeover. The van hitting the road as the new ID Buzz. ID stands for intelligent design. Buzz because it's electric, and that's catchy. It does a lot of cool new stuff. You're looking at pictures of the European model since it's not been unveiled here in the United States. Transportation expert Mike Caudill joining us now to talk about the features and why you just might want to order one. I'm thinking that there's a long line of people that want to order one. Right, Mike?
Well, good morning, Adrian. There is going to be a really long line, and pun intended, right? There's a ton of buzz in the auto industry around the Volkswagen ID Buzz. You know, the microbus came out in 1950. So you fast forward nearly 72 years later, and there is still a ton of excitement around this vehicle. You know, there are a ton of retro vehicles in the market that automakers are bringing back because they're bridging that gap between those of the past that want something really cool. Surfers in California love the microbus. And by the way, I had a 1982 Volkswagen Westphalia, which was the camper version of this bus. And now you fast forward today, vehicles like this over my shoulder, the Ford Bronco, continue to excite not just old customers, but new customers. Now, what's unique about this Volkswagen ID Buzz is that it is going to be all electric. So you'll get really cool retro design, Adrian, but you're going to get two different electric powertrains. At least that's what Volkswagen is telling us now. You're going to get two different versions, 300 horsepower, and hopefully plenty of distance with that electrification.
Mike, do you think that it's going to look similar to the European version? Because, I mean, Europe gets really cool looking vehicles, and I would love if it inspired us here in the States.
Hey, Adrian, we get really cool vehicles like that Bronco over my shoulder, but I will tell you, I think it's going to be very, very, very close to this. They're going to have to extend the wheelbase to conform with America's driving standards. So we have certain restrictions that we have on vehicle length and width. So they're going to make it a little bit longer, but you will see this design. It will be contemporary. It will be cool. And dare I say it, it will be incredibly sexy.
The colors. Okay, the New Yorker describing popsicle colors, like lime yellow, starlight blue, energetic orange, even two-toned options. Do you think there's going to be a popular color here in the U.S.?
I do, and the one that you didn't mention actually is a throwback to the 1950s. It's called creamsicle orange.
I love creamsicles.
And I love that color. The only issue right now is when it's coming to market. It's 2023, so we're about a year out right now. But I guarantee you right now, Adrian, when they open up reservations, you're just going to see it go through the roof. Everyone's going to want to buy it, including me.
Okay, so how much is it going to cost, and when will it be available here in the U.S.?
Yeah, so we're looking at 2023 from an availability standpoint. Volkswagen has not told us what the pricing will be, but it's going to be up there. Because it's electric, modern, contemporary, I think you're going to be looking anywhere from $45,000 to $55,000 on a starting price for that van. Let's hope they get it lower than that, but a fully loaded version, you're going to be looking at $50,000, $60,000 at a minimum.
And in terms of like the bells and whistles, really quickly, besides the fact that it's all electric, what's one of your favorite features of this new model?
Yeah, so for me, it's going to be all about colors. I want to look cool when I'm going down the road, but I do have a 15-year-old and a 13-year-old. They want the ability to plug in all of their devices, USB, USB-C. You're going to get safety technology, lane departure warning. It comes with so much, but the colors, that's what sets it apart, like this cyber orange behind me. That's what people want, is something cool these days.
All right, well, we'll see. I really want to know if the chip issue is going to impact Volkswagen, but again, they're launching this model, so there's a reason. Thank you for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.